Like it's another fight club. Hey, Prince. What am I getting a call for? Imogen, got a person here who wished to speak with you. And that would be... Broker. Who? Why do they want me? They're of your clan. Seems they just wanted to meet with the Primogen. Alright. Neonate? I have questions, the kind that needed an elder. Neonate, aye. Alright. Alright, I can swing by the tower. Understood, we'll be seeing you. Okay, so... Gotta go talk to some neonate. The only reason I hopped on is because the server has extremely high population of almost 100 people, and there's no admins. So I was just curious what kind of a shit show it is. Let me get my scarf glove. I need my drip. Okay, it's a fucking... Just gonna help a neonate, whatever. Hopefully they don't try to Diablerize me. It'd be really annoying. Red mask, the shorter one is someone else then. Thank you for coming. Bye, Primogen. No problem. Where are we talking here? Greetings, elders. Sorry I haven't had a chance to meet with the rest of the family. Whatever you'd like, really. I guess we'll go. Guess we'll go down. Guess we'll go down under. Okay. Have you seen the hideout? Some of it. Alright, so what do you need to know? Home sweet home. You remind me of a guy we have. He's also tall and talks like you. I had a very interesting exchange at the train yard. About what? Really? I suppose we do have very interesting habits. I'll publish my number. Well, there was a kindred of sorts. She claimed to know what I was immediately running the train yard. Nuts. Wanted to request a boon from me. Alright. I don't like meeting new people. You thinking they're gonna try to Diablerize me? Teach her the secrets of obfuscation in exchange for discounts and freebies from the shipping yard whenever she is available. Service it slightly, as he thinks on that. I'm just a neonate, so I wanted your opinion on the matter. Getting disciplines is pretty big deal. You can get more than discounts with it. Whoever it is, I don't think she's available that often. Trading disciplines for True, she did say she would be willing to extend that to the rest of the clan, but it seems like a big ask for one I barely know. But it's a deal that can be easily forgotten, is the thing. Maybe if she... I don't know who... I don't know who this worker is. They can even be trusted. True, but more than likely she'll ask others until one bites. It's probably why she's working there. It's definitely tempting, depending on how far she's willing to go. And in that case, is there something we could pry from her that would benefit us better? I mean, there's higher quality blood, bigger swords, guns, a drill to rob the bank with. That's all they really have. But do you really need that kind of stuff all the time? But you can slip away from a fight anytime. Not particularly. It also, but if I asked for a more equal trade, discipline for discipline, that would be fairer. Although I can probably give what I, although I have been given 3 more from other clans. It also really depends how frequently she works the warehouse. If we consistently got discounts for forever, yeah, that seems alright. If she's a Tremere, well, in any case, I would need more practice before I could commit to it, but she seemed to understand. Hello? She also understood when I said I'd come see you first. Strange. I mean, it seems like a ripoff to me. Well, she can really guarantee clan-wide discounts for us. Alright. You can go ahead and do it if you want, but I think you should be more scrutinizing about it. The warehouse doesn't really have all that much we need. No. I'll deliberate on it. I've never had to do anything like this before. The risks and the benefits aren't something I should settle on the spot. Odds. Trading disciplines is like something very higher up. Permanent. It's permanent and really valuable. Usually, the only thing equatable is discipline for discipline. The only exception is I gave one of my new ones to one of our clansmen. No strings attached. Because he's very useful. He's very useful and reliable. Something tells me a Malkavian would do so just to trick them into falling for their badness. I don't really know how they operate over there. I imagine sometimes it's hard, other times the Malks just fuck you around. So I see why they were looking for one of us to ask. Avendru asked me for obfuscate. And in exchange, he gave me what they call fortitude. Which was a fair trade. Although, fortitude kind of sucks. A little. But I found that out myself. Didn't live up to the hype quite so much. Being able to take hits seems subjective in its use. It'll protect you from fire and swords and shit, not some bullets and werewolves. Pretty useful sometimes. It's only active for a short time. Turns out it's not on all the time. I suppose I could see what exactly she is. She was vague about the specifics of her bloodline. If it's a Tremere, you could ask for Thaumaturge You can ask. I don't want to. You can ask for their blood magic, but they are extremely protective of it. It didn't even look like a kindred. Her skin was too colorful. Might be very in touch with her humanity, which is a good sign. Rico Grimes, SFPUC Wastewater Enterprise General Manager. Done. I suppose that helps too. I'll learn more about her in the nights to come to see if she can give something of worth. Yeah, plus you need to make sure you're ready to teach someone anyway. You have to be prepared. You have to prepare nights in advance. You can do it if you want. I'm just suggesting to be more discerning. Don't be too trusting of these assholes in this city. I'll be more careful about it if I can tilt the scales in our favor. I will. Thank you, Mr. Grimes. You've been very insightful. No problem. You seem like a neonate who won't have to be killed immediately. That's you already are good enough. You will get along well with a Nos named Troll. You two are very similar. He is usually in the phone book, preparing to be a bridge repairman if he is in town. Troll, he sounds interesting if he took up a name like that. He's one of the top. He's one of the top clansmen. Keep an eye out for him. Getting to know the family would be beneficial. He is tall and usually wears a leather sack on his head, so it's hard to miss. You can meet Leonard. He's a short, goblin-looking guy working the bar. If you are interested. Noted, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you again. Is there anything I should know about this city generally? You can't... The only thing you can really trust is your clan, except some of the neonates we get. Sometimes the Camarilla is good, other times they're stupid. You can get cozy with any faction, but you don't need to die for them. We Nosferatus can always pull out of any conflict. We help ourselves, mainly. There is a group of vampires who are devoted to maintaining their humanity. They're good. Just curious if there's any preconceptions. They're good. There's random groups like that. They're not always in town, though. Relations in this town are all over the place. Just try to find individuals to get cozy with. And even then, that pays off better. Are the Sabbats still in town? Do I need to worry about them? They show up occasionally. We have a big problem with Diablerists showing up, smashing doors down, trying to eat souls. Sometimes the Camarilla becomes stupid and, well, hunt random people undeserving of it. Sadly, I can't sniff those lot out like others can. I only recently acquired the ability to see auras. You can generally tell who they are, though, because they're stupid as fuck and murderous. If someone grabs you and bites you, it's over. Keep that in mind. Handy knowing who at a glance can be useful. You're talking about sensitive topics, and yeah, I don't tend to let people get too close. The sewers can be dangerous. You should run from trouble. You should run from werewolves or whatever. For to keep them within. There is a Bali hideout not too far from here. They're rarely there, but sometimes they are. There's just. Oh, actually, there is something. There is a faction you can kind of trust. Yeah. Quiet Jin, particularly you and Ryoko, pretty trustworthy. Though they are self-serving. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello? Here goes Whispers. What's up? What's up, Whispers? I'm with a neonate in our bar. A hidden neonate. Just showed up. So I'm giving him the rundown. That's quite different from what I was telling me. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know much of the Quiet Jin, right? Well, this is somewhat sensitive. You trust him? Give me a second, Rooker. Give me a second, Rooker. Alright, go ahead. Alright. Meeting at Endron, head of the Giovanni and one of our Primogen, Crypto, are both dead. Carmilla said Crypto did it. Jeffs. Meeting at Endron, head of the Giovanni and one of our Primogen, Crypto, are both dead. I just woke up. It's not what I thought it was. It would be Rook. If the other contacts you. Yeah, good luck. It's not that I don't trust you per se, but there's some intrigue floating around. That wasn't what I thought it was about. There's some information I've been getting recently that's hard to comprehend a bit. A phone call was about some meeting with Endron where Primogen and others died. It's no one is sure what happened, but whatever. It's not really our problem. That's what's good about being a NOS. You don't have to care, but you can if you want. Endron is this energy company that moved into town. There are these for whatever reason, black werewolves operate out of there. And the Quiet Jinn... The Quiet Jinns told me some of this. They saw Endron polluting the lake and shit. So there's some kind of comically evil company. But ever since they moved in, these fucking werewolves have been acting up. These aren't the guardians of nature werewolves, we all know. These guys swim in toxic waste and fuck like crazy or something. They're like evil werewolves or something. I've always seen werewolves fighting each other back in the day, but didn't know too well there were these types. Well, I don't know much about them myself. I ran into one in Florida once. I haven't run so fast in my life. Unless you have silver, it's going to be a bitch to fight them. I've fought them several times. As an elder, and it's still fucking struggle. Noted, fight is still better than flight. Flight is still better than fight. The normal werewolves you want to steer clear of, usually. They're just territorial. But these black wolves look for fights, rush into buildings to kill everyone for their own purposes. They're much more adversarial. I only say this because they've been such a fucking problem over the last week. They can be talked. I'm not sure. I've only fought them. They only talk to people like the Giovannis, naturally. Who are scumbags for the most part. Excluding Domenico. Well, he is too, but helpful. Yeah, they live next door to the factory. And apparently the Giovannis have been meeting the Black Wolves. I guess Endron is trying to hire from the vampire population to bolster their ranks. Shouldn't the prince be worried about something like that, or does the treaty keep them from pushing down on it? There's usually fights. And the fights can go either way. Hello? God damn it. Getting phone calls constantly now. Majority of the police department has seen someone ash in front of them, letting you know. Thanks, good to know. We'll be on alert then. The cops watched the kindred turn to ash in front of them. So that means the cops will be on edge and need to be cowed by the other factions. It's not really our problem. Rarely does anything that happens above come down here. I do try to help the Anarchs and the Camarilla and others, but at the end of the day, we can pull out. True, have the cops ever tried to find this place? I have never seen the cops down here. I do, however, see the oblerists breaking in and starting fights. Random thieves. Zamitzi started trouble a few times, but they didn't actually come inside. Flesh shapers. Yeah, the monsters are still always in the sewers, but they rarely show themselves. We are generally safe down here. The police were hunting when the National Guard comes into the city. The clan retreats down here, and we're safe from all of it. Only people who come here know of our clan beforehand. Gotcha, I don't want to bring no trouble down here. Not worth endangering the clan for that. No, that's basically all you gotta worry about. Our clan is everywhere. Playing with the Camarilla, the Anarchs, the Quiet Jinn, etc. But we care about the clan above all else. Leonard is running the Anarchs tonight, but he believes in clan first. You can always rely on him. Don't trust people just for being Nosferatus. You gotta learn to smell them out first. Leonard, Troll, Tucker. Leonard, Troll, Tucker, Virginia, Whispers. These are good Nazis. Yeah. They're in town a lot. You can usually find one of them, especially at the start of the night. Sometimes the whole clan will be out of town. A lot to get to know, but if I'm still alive at the end of the week, maybe I can make that list myself. You can always check the bar and ask if Leonard is around. It's always a good person to get in touch with. No, actually, getting ghouls is hard as fuck for us. It's already hard finding a good human to ghoul. It's harder to get them to... It's harder for us to ghoul them. They would be... Most of these humans are not worth anything in that department. Well, it helps to have someone who can walk around without a mask, but I'm not in need of one myself just yet. It would be nice, but it's too hard. It's too hard. More effort than it's worth. Only ghouls I've made are a few people who skip town, and a few times I ghouled the cops on the prince's orders. Wasn't easy. But I'll commit as much of this as I can to memory. I think I'm gonna settle down early before sunrise hits. Appreciate all your advice, though. I might live just a little bit longer. If you see Troll, Leonard... If Leonard comes down, you can introduce yourself and build some rapport. It's not hard to prove that you're not an idiot. Noted, I'll get out of your hair for now. Thanks, boss man. No problem. The sun will be up in about 8 minutes or so. You can try talking. Quick way to get to the bar is through the underground city. Leave through the main door and to the west is the ladder behind the bar. Usually I hand out keys to the houses. I mean, like 3 houses and I have the keys to them. But people generally don't care about them until the sun is rising. Like to one, house 1. Well, that's handy. Thanks again, Grimes. I'll catch you around then, Nods. Let's see. Published numbers. Does Leonard not put his number in? Heard ya. There is a neonate named Rooker. He's cool. Shakes his head before blinking. Points to mouth. Somebody shut you up. Oh, wow. Wow, they fucked you up. Gonna have to sleep that shit off. Was it the Fight Club? Jesus. They used... Jesus. It must have been to the death. Nods and laughs silently. That neonate should be around here. I just gave him the house keys like 2 minutes ago. Oh, but he reminds me of Troll a bit. I feel like he will be around a lot. Gives a thumbs up. Fucking was a good fight. Missed it all. Yeah, I was talking to the... Yeah, I saw the arena, but the prince wanted me to... The prince said a neonate was looking for me. So I had to give him the rundown. Good on ya. I'm gonna go pass out because my head was caved in. Oh, it's whispers. There is a neonate named Rooker Whispers. He seems cool. One of us. Yeah. He's similar to Troll. Here you go. Did I tell you news? Don't think so. A child killed himself. Wow. Jacob? Because Zacamarilla unjustly blood-hunted him. Damn. All I can say about that. He went out on his own way when others were after him. I buried his mask north of the bar where he died. Did that happen? Did that happen tonight? The burying at least. He died a few days ago. Yeah, that whole Hoover family is unstable. Like, whether it's their fault or not. Get 'em, bats.
I don't wanna die.
Okay, whatever.